Okay guys, so we are now ready to turn on the power supply for the CPU. So yesterday nagagamit ko siya, then suddenly I cannot able to power on itong CPU na to, computer na to. So I thought it's related to power supply unit. So what I did was I removed everything. I removed the SSD, I removed all the RAMs, I take out all the cards, graphics cards na ginagamit ko, and then I check with the power tester yung power supply is okay. And then I tried to remove the CMOS battery. The CMOS battery is here, somewhere here. I tried to remove and try to reset. So, and then we're going to try now to turn on power supply unit and press the button. So, okay, the fans are now running, and we wait for any video on the monitor. So right now, yeah, nag-boot na siya, and then he's asking us to press F2 to run setup. So we go to setup first so that we can see what is the boot setup. Okay, so sorry for my cables that is quite messy. So I say right now is troubleshooting this thing. So we're going to the BIOS, so the so-called UEFI. The brand of the motherboard is Asrock, and the model of the motherboard is Z370 Pro4, and I'm using a processor i7 8700K CPU. I think this one is generation 8 at 3.7 gigahertz. And right now my RAM DDR4 is 16 GB. I have two 8 GB DDR4 Corsair installed. And then what we're going to do is to boot to the SSD installed inside. So this is the main. Normally here I don't change anything on the tweaker unless you want to overclock, you want to make it faster. The reason why people are overclocking is, but sometimes there will be an issue of instability for your system, or sometimes it cannot able to power on or boot. So we skip this one first, and then now is this is the advanced, and normally will just remain as is. So hardware, you see the hardware, the CPU right now is 41 degrees. So right now there's no load yet. So it's 41 degrees, and the motherboard is 24. CPU fans, everything is okay. Then you can see that on the lower part is the 12 volts, 5 volts, and 3.3 volts. So here you can see if your power supply is okay. So the specs is 12 volts, and my actual reading is 12.288 volts. For 5 volts is 5.112 volts. For 3.3 volts is 3.344. So I can say that the power supply unit, which is a Corsair CX650M, is okay. So we skip security, we go here on the boot manager, and I will choose I got two SSD here, the Samsung and ADATA. So I will choose to boot on the Samsung SSD, and then we go into exit and save changes, and exit and enter, press enter, yes. So we will go into reboot our system. As you can see, the computer is trying to boot, but it's on and off, so there should be a problem that we need to check. He cannot able to continue to boot, so we'll wait maybe for a few more seconds and see. If nothing happened, we're going to off first the power supply and check. I suspect is the RAM. I'll try to remove some RAM first, the DDR4 RAM, or the hard disk itself. Okay, looks like he can able to configure. So that start and stop is the motherboard is configuring, and now you can see that it can able to boot. So okay, so and now he's trying to boot through the operating system, and yeah, we already set up before, because I set up my monitor in portrait mode. You can also set your monitor portrait mode. It depends on the application that you and the preference that you like. Sometimes you can set like this also. And okay, that's it. So we can able to boot the computer, so there is no issue. Thank you for watching.